Hello? Ooh, it's just like the comms, isn't it? Ooh, back in the land of Farscape. I was about to do this, that would have been good. Bloody blondes. Thank you so much, guys, for having me here today. It's an absolute blessing, and we wouldn't be here or anywhere. Ooh, interesting cords hanging out all over the place. We wouldn't be here or anywhere near here if it wasn't for you guys. And I think a lot of the times that can get forgotten in the mix of things. And I can't thank you enough. So thank you. And all that stuff. Let's get rid of these, first of all. I had a bit of a fun time arriving here. As most of you know, I came from Perth. I was born in Perth, but I moved when I was that young that I can't really remember much of it. And it was a bit crazy because I've just started working on this feature film, which is really cool. It's my first film, sort of that I've got a really decent part in, and it's a great cast, and it's quite a small cast, and it's a really awesome script. So we've been workshopping it for the past 2 weeks, and they're getting really pissed at me that I keep disappearing. They're like, "Where are you off to now?" I'm going to play with the aliens. And they went, "Yeah, but what about that convention you're meant to be going to?" Yes, and I'm going, "Well, that too, yeah, that too." They were nice enough to put me up at a motel, I should say, right near the airport. And we had a full day. I woke up at 6 in the morning and went, okay, I'm going to do my washing. And as you guys know, when you're travelling, everything's a bit of a mission. And washing doesn't take an hour, it takes 2.5 days, and you end up taking it to the bloody dry cleaners and getting your jocks dry cleaned. So, well, some of us, I'm not sure. This big. And so so I woke up and I was like, right, fantastic, and had the towel around me, my hair's just shenanigans, mascara like this, and I'm like, where's the laundry? Like this, and I'm looking around the apartment going, I'm sure there was no laundry in here. They said there was a laundry, like this is far too early in the morning for things like this. Wander outside and it's like gale force winds and towels are going everywhere and hair. I feel like I'm in the movie clip of Kylie Minogue. Very elegant. So I cruised out, I'm like, all right, here we go, and I finally found the laundry. I hope none of the neighbours come down. They'll probably bring their shotguns out and, what are you doing here? So cruised down, found these washing machines, and each different apartment has a washing machine for each one, and you have to turn it on in the apartment to find this button. So the next thing was finding this bloody button. It was just a nightmare. So I didn't find the button until 8 o'clock, and then they were picking me up at 8:30. And now I'm going, oh, do I put them all in there? And then they're all wet, and then if I don't get back in the lunchtime break, then I'm going to have to drag all this wet crap to Sydney. Are we in Sydney? Yes, to Sydney. And like this, and I thought, no, they're so stinky, I've really got to deal with this. So I was shoving them all in, get them all in, like this, and then the lift comes. And I've got no clothes. I'm sitting there with, I end up going to rehearsals with, you know, the dude upstairs, his like shirt like this, and my tracksuit pants. And they're like, what happened to you? Came in, went into extensive rehearsals. Like we saw it's all been shot on a train, and it's so cool, guys. And we walked into this warehouse, and there's a train, and we're like, oh, look at it, we're making a movie. This is bloody cool. And it's on like suspension and a little track and stuff, so it bumps around. So after we got whipped away with the excitement of the train, I'm getting a lift out to the airport, which is, you know, a good half an hour drive from my other place. And I'm going, oh, now I've got my ticket, I've got my script. Oh, my script? And I bloody left my script somewhere, and then I went, and my washing, oh, my washing! Slowly, my whole organised night that was creme de la creme just started turning very pear-shaped. Sitting in my tracky that's going, oh, how am I going to explain to the runner that we have to go back to do this, to do that? So I finally got into the, after going back to get the washing, got the washing, script completely fluked it. One of the other runners bought it out, and we're driving along, and we start driving into this motel, and it's, I don't know if you guys know, like the back of Perth, like around airport, it's kind of interesting. And so we're driving through, and it looks like a scene out of like the lightning is going, and the thunder's going, or maybe not like that, but, and we're driving in, and it looked like a scene out of, have Identity and Psycho crossed, and a bit of Lampoon's Vacation. I'm going, how this works, I'm not quite sure. So we're driving through, and I finally we checked in, and the lady at reception from the beginning just didn't like us. She didn't like anything about us, and the harder that we tried to make it go smoothly, the more she didn't like us. Oh, right, you're in the movies, are you? Right, like this, I'm going, look, it's not really a big deal. Can we just like check in? Do you have a washing machine? Because I've got this dirty bag of still, like now it stinks again because it's been sitting in the washing machine all day. No wonder she didn't like it. She's going, something smells mouldy. Right, she said, yes, we do have a washing machine. She brings out this massive map of this very interesting looking hotel, the Marracuda Motel it's called. And she goes, you're here, flip, 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 washing machines there, like this. And she goes, you'll need tokens. And I'm going, oh, okay, well, what's the deal with the tokens? And she goes, well, it's $2 a token. And I went, oh, okay, cool, how many tokens? 1 token, 1 cycle. I went, all right, well, I'll do 1. Now that will do it, right? Yes, yes. So I'm going, all right, here we go. So we're trying, start walking down there. Oh, I'm so shit scared. I'm thinking I'm going to get raped and pillaged and no one knows where I am. And who's the bloody drama queen? It was a lot easier being an alien, wasn't it? Marracuda Motel. So we cruise down, finally find this thing, put all the stuff in, put the token in, sit, watch it go around for a bit, going, cool, no worries. Trying to find my way back to the little apartment block and then hang out for an hour. And already it was like 11 o'clock and the plane was leaving at 6, so we're getting up roughly about 5. And I'm slowly ticking off another hour that's not slept, going, I'm going to be looking smashing for you guys. Wheeler on stage, here we go. We flop her out. So made a few phone calls, found scripts, did all that kind of stuff. And then went, oh, I'll go and check on it. And the guy that runs the shuttle, he said, look, I'll give you a lift down. I went, okay, fantastic. So I went to find him and he put me in his car. So you're in the movies, are you? Oh, this is like, oh. So he drops me down. I'm going, thank you so much, sir. This is awesome, thank you. And he goes, so you just left it by yourself, did you? You didn't watch it? And I'm like, no. What do you mean? Like this, and he goes, oh, well, there's a lot of riffraff around here, dear. And I'm going, so what are you meant to do? Sit in the dark, like the scene out of Identity in the washroom? I don't think so. We wait for the psycho to come. He goes, oh yeah, well, the residents sometimes take the washing stuff. The people that live here try and take it, this and that. I'm thinking, oh, I'm screwed. There's no way it's going to be there. Get there, it's all there, tick. Open it, sopping wet. I'm going, because by this stage we'd made it to the dryer, right? I'm going, this is crazy. And he goes, you're going to need another token. So, okay, look, I've got my wallet in the room. Can I get it? I don't have the tokens, mate. Like this, I'm like, oh no. I'm going, well, where do I get the tokens from, please? And he said, well, you've got to go back to reception. And I go, oh. So get in the shuttle bus, bits and pieces like this. And then he brings out a ciggy. Like this starts, and he goes, oh, if you don't mind, I'll just finish my cigarette. And it's like now coming on midnight, I'm going, this is not working. So finally got back to the reception, that lovely lady again. Oh, hello. I said, oh, hi, well, I need a token, like this. And she's like, all right, well, it's $2. And I went, I've got my wallet in my, it's $2. So I went back to the room, I'm just going, oh, do I wash the bloody clothes? What the bloody do? What do I do? I'm going through bits of thinking about palm leaves now, what do I do? And got into, it's that time of night, all right? It's far too sober to deal with this situation, no vodka around anywhere. And we got into, then I got to the thing and I just thought, screw it, I'll just go, pick the bloody clothes up, take them up and try and squeeze them in my bag. And then I went, I'll just tell the guy that I won't need the lift out. And I went, oh, my phone. Where's my phone? Like this, and then I can see the shuttle bus. I'm like, oh, it's all right, there it is. Like this, and then he drives off to do an airport run. And I'm like,